And would you look at that? So if you didn't know, PDCGL is going to be offline for 8 hours of maintenance tomorrow to fix one small issue. Because this is Pokemon TCG Live. We introduce an issue, and then we got to shut the game off for 8 hours to address it. And it's just codes having small problems of not rewarding because, you know, the millions of people who got the build and battle codes. So yes, they'll be down for 8 hours of maintenance. Nothing about Mega Heracross, nothing about the holo pattern messing things up, nothing about a random card terastallizing every single game. Just, oh no, we got to fix those build and battle codes. That's the most important thing. And they're doing it on a Wednesday, which is weird. Normally they do it on a Tuesday. So yeah, and I think some of the comments on the Mega Heracross video are funny. It's like, how can we trust you when you give us a clickbait title? No, Mega Heracross is literally the most broken card on PDCGL. Terrazard hit Empoleon EX for weakness? I don't know about that one. Yeah, nothing about the terastallizations or Heracross, just we're fixing a code. All right, so yes, if you didn't know, today is Tauros. Thursday will be Rotom because the Discord people voted on it. And then Friday will be Empoleon. We'll see if that happens. So yeah, just
Trusty34 Groove, love the content. Also, I can't actually log into PTCGL. The client won't let me. I think that is a good thing, lol.
Yeah, if you didn't check my tweet, because they upgraded, like if you didn't check the Discord or the tweet, they upgraded the Trainer Club account. Now it's like the Pokemon Trainer Association or something. So you have to re-log back into PDCGL. You have to, so you get kicked out of PDCGL. You have to log in, but you have to go to the website. You have to log into the website, link PDCGL to the website, then go back to PDCGL after clicking the link on the website, and then you'll get logged back in. So you can check the tweet. And yeah, we got TTS. I'm a big boy streamer now. We got TTS. So yeah, just Tauros, just fill your bench, do 240. You got a Mulga. I think, cut the Venture Bombs. I did have Venture Bomb, and I know it looks stupid having this like this. I have the we got Petrol. This is the list that did well in a tournament. And I think I prefer this Tauros. Is that pretty close? I think I prefer this Tauros. The other one can deal 30 damage, which does kind of help, but I mean, I don't mind that one. It's just, this is the Limitless one that went way overboard with 7 stadiums. I got Lucky Helmet with no helpers. We got Tatsugiri. The Area 0 one is trash. We'll start with the Emolga one, but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that I had to end up cutting Venture Bomb. And RGZ, that'll be Thursday. That'll be Thursday. All right, so we're facing off against Alex. Alex, easy. They literally have easy in their name. This should be an easy win. So Rotom Thursday, Empoleon Friday. I don't know if I'll be streaming on Saturday because, you know, I gotta edge you a little bit. I gotta give you a little bit of edging. We gotta make you wait for the good stuff. Oh, this is a terrible start. This is a terrible start. So you play a ton of supporters. I also play Lucky Helmet because, you know, you can't really play Pheasantipity or other things. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. So if they try to clutch my butt, we'll be fine. That's less fine. That's less fine. All right, the top deck of the Arven. Arven always bails us out. You know, it's like playing a million different... Oh, I should have trolleyed. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just trolleyed. I should have done anything from the trolley. Anything from the trolley. All right, that's what we should have done. So... Actually, I have an energy in hand. Actually, is this a situation where I... No, we have to do it this way. We have to do it this way. I should have done it... I unfortunately screwed that up. It should have been the other way around. I apologize. I should have used the trolley first and then done the thing. So this is the cool thing. As long as they don't get Toxtricity and manual energy attachment, we're going to be able to draw some... We have the nice... No, I can't. I can't take the risk. So you're probably wondering, trust your pilot, why didn't you attach the lucky helmet to the Emolga? That would have been the smart thing, because then if they hit into you with clutch, you get 2 free cards, and that's really good. The reason I didn't is for what's probably about to happen right now. Is if they come up here with the Petulant and use Poison Chain, that knocks out my Emolga. Oh no, I guess it would have done that too, because this isn't the thing, because I forgot the Poison Chain does damage. So I am an idiot. I kept thinking, oh no, it's Brute Bonnet. Oh wait, okay, so that is Brute. Okay, it is apparently going to be a Brute Bonnet coming down. But I would imagine this is Roaring Moon EX and not like regular. Yeah, that's weird. So I did make an oopsie, but this is fine because Penny, the one copy of Penny is great. Because then you just do the thing. Oh, this is great. Unfortunately, the Sharknado is weak to grass and not fighting. But that should be okay. Now the question becomes, do I just do nothing? Yeah, I think we just do nothing in this situation. And just say like, oh man, I don't got it like that. Whatever will I do? Because I'm not terribly concerned about Monkey Dory, right? Because they're going to have to be really smart with their Monkey Dory. Obviously, I think after this one, I'll have to worry about Monkey Dory. But Tauros does have 130 hit points. You know, all I got to do is knock out a Sharpedo and we'll be fine. So all I got to do is take out some Pedos and we'll be okay. And Premium Power Pro can get us there. If I can... There's Janine's Secret Fart. That's fine. I don't know if I necessarily... I mean, it depends how many Toxtricity they have. Janine can be fine in the right circumstances. Yeah, bring on the Pedos. We love seeing some Pedos here. Okay, so this is fine. Obviously, getting knocked out between turns via poison is still not cool. I would much prefer if we got poison... Or I would much prefer if we got clutched. Oh, this is great. Give me 2 free cards, baby. And don't take a prize. Okay, so that's hilarious. I think we just go for it at this point. Yeah, we just bring up the Emolga. They hate life. There's the dude. We go Lucky Helmet on the active, energy attachment there, and then Raging Charge. Oh, I got a Raging Charge in my pants, if you know what I mean. After double edging, I got a Raging Charge in my pants. That's good. And keep in mind, those are my only 3 Night Stretchers, so if we get Ionode, we're kind of in trouble. And it almost is like, oh, I should have trolleyed first. Should have trolleyed, thinned out 2 extra cards from the deck, and I would have those Tauros in my hand. But what you'll notice with me playing Tauros all day is that if you never are able to find your stadium, if you can never find Risky Ruins, life gets so much more difficult. Like, it's not even funny. It's kind of sad, actually. And if they go for... Oh, what are they doing? Okay. Oh, because I can't retreat. Clever girl. All right, well, I'm just going to go get a Fighting Dong. Okay, so I would get knocked out coming into their turn. That's fine. I'm just going to go get a Fighting Gong. All right, I guess I won't get a Fighting Gong. All right, so Fighting Gong for fighting. And then the reason I benched the Emolga is because I needed to. This is kind of awkward. I mean, I guess I can knock out like the Toxtricity or something. I can take a knockout of... Yeah, we can bosses this guy. I guess we can actually just bosses the Toxtricity. Make their life a little bit more difficult. Because worst case scenario, I just Emolga again next turn and get everyone powered up again. This is a situation where, obviously, if I'd played this matchup 100 million times... Oh, I should have knocked out the Petulant! God, I'm dumb. That's 2 misplays this game. Because if I knock out the Petulant... Because I keep thinking that, oh no, I got to worry about that. No, I should have knocked out the Petulant. Because the ability wouldn't take hold. Like, hands on my Pokeballs. We're still going to win, because obviously I'm goated in the sauce like that. But yes, that was an oopsie. It's hard to believe, but Trust Your Pilot did make a slight oopsie. I mean, all I got to do is knock out a Sharpedo for game. They have to take 5 knockouts before I take, like, 1 knockout. Yeah, misplay your pilot. Exactly. I mean, I'm still confident that we're going to win because I'm awesome like that, and I haven't used a Brave Bangle or I haven't played with my PP either. No, okay, we do not pin PP Jackson. PP Jackson is wearing socks right now. You never going to let me down. I'm going to revoke your mod statuses. Status? Okay, interesting. Okay, all right. That's okay. Are you attaching an energy? Okay, very confused right now. Interesting. Very weird line of play by our opponent, but we'll take that. Okay, so I think we just go air balloon on this guy. And we're just trying to thin the deck out of as much as we can. So let's go and get, yeah, we want Lucky Helmet. We want the Dong. So my strat at this point is to just not lose. That's it. When am I playing Baby Cerulege? Not until Saturday at the earliest. Moondust, how you doing? Okay, so this is fine. I mean, they're having a tough time over there. I am pretty smart. You know, they could have played this quite a bit differently, because you know for a fact they have to have a Pheasantipity. And no, I won lots of games with Heracross. There's the Sharpedo. Okay. We got a Pedo. There's a Pedo in play. I think even if they take a knockout, we're still fine. Like, even if I can't knock out their Pedo, we're still going to be fine. I would imagine this will be a Monkey Dory. Or a Fez. One of the two. Oh, it's a Petulant. Okay, well, that just makes my life even easier if I can just find a bosses at some point. Because the deck plays 2 bosses and 1 counter catcher. Why would you... Okay. Are you going to hit into me? You kind of... Okay, so now who you... Okay. They're doing very weird things. They're being very greedy. Okay, so in this situation, I believe we attack with a Mulga, right? No, this is not a paid actor. You cannot prove that. Okay, so we go Night Stretcher. We do Butt Scratcher. I think we have to blow our entire load right now. Because we still have a Super Rod in the deck. Okay, we still have a Super Rod in the deck. We should be okay. I think blowing my load is fine. The deck has apparently... I forgot to put stadiums in the deck, unfortunately. And their Pedo is poisoned, which obviously isn't great for them. Okay, there's an air balloon. I think we thin it out of there, so we just go Skywave. I think I can win next turn, right? Yeah, if we can just touch all the PPs, we should be okay. We have the Lucky Helmet. I mean, if they try to gust around, like, who would they go for? There's not really anyone good to go for. They might just, you know, do a retreat play and try to save face here and just knock me out with poison, which is probably the right call. Because having a heavily damaged Pedo, like, you want your Pedos to be fresh. You don't want your Pedos to be emotionally or physically damaged. But we got this. You know, learn from my mistakes. The thing is, when I was testing this, I test in casual. So you definitely notice a skill gap. And I was on a 5-game winning streak. And you know how I lost my winning streak? PDCGL booted me out to tell me I had to log back in. And also there's maintenance tomorrow. That's so cool, isn't it? All right, so there we go. Wait, do we just win? Hang on, if I can... I'm going to go for it. I think we just win. If I can top deck Risky Ruins, Gorgoroth there is, it's terrible. How do we not get anything we need? All right, so I think we just attach to the active. I'm going to Lilies because we're going to get the stupid Risky Ruins, okay? We're guaranteed. There's 4 in the... Are you kidding me right now? How are we not getting risky in here? I want to risk it for the biscuit. I mean, we still win next turn. Like, did I forget to put Risky Ruins in here or something? No, what I learned is that Area 0, it is you son of a gun. You absolute jerkface, but you're losing a lot of stuff, though. Okay. I mean, they should have poisoned before they did that, though, unless they really wanted Greedy Fangs. Okay, they're doing all the things now. This is unfortunate. Can I please just get my stadium? You know, the thing that I have 4 copies of? Can I get one of those, please? Can I just have one of those things that I have 4 copies of, please? Okay, there's no way they have 2 Tauros. 0 chances they have 2 Tauros in that deck. Are you freaking kidding me right now? All right, so let's go Arvin for, I guess, Nest Ball and Brave Bangle. Yeah, that's definitely the question, though, right? Is do I do that? Like, do I go for the knockout on... Do I go for the knockout? I go for the knockout on the Carvana, right? No, because I have to... Okay, let's say I leave it... I would take 60. A Mochi would screw us up. It is weak to fighting. Okay, so I think we knock out the Carvana. Because I have 2 paths. On the left path, I say you don't have another Turo, and I hit into the Sharpedo and win next turn. On the other path, I say you don't have an Iono, and I just bosses for game next turn, and I knock out the Pecharunt. So it was either Iono or Turo. Which do I think? I'm pretty sure we're about to get Yep. Oh, my God. Okay, we got the Risky Ruins. But we can't win because I'm out of resources now. So, unless we get the greatest top decks off of this lucky helmet, we do lose the game. So I should have bet on the fact that they don't have a Turo. But I think we still... Ooh, okay, hang on. We finally got freaking Risky Ruins. Okay. There's actually a chance we can win this one. It's very slim. It's the opposite of my ex-wife. It's very slim, but we can win this one. Okay, just give me 2 Tauros and... You gave me 1 Tauros and not a big PP. Why couldn't you give me a big PP? I just wanted a big PP. So, keep in mind, this deck plays 4 Premium Power Pro and 4 Risky Ruins. And we never found them. Isn't that awesome? We never found the Risky Ruins. We never found the Premium Power Pro. And, I mean, we would have lost anyway, I think, because they could have just attacked with the Pecharunt. But I should have bet on them not having Iono instead of betting on them not having Turo. That was a mistake. So we'll rectify that. Don't you worry. We'll rectify it. I did more damage. That means I'm better. Yeah, but I didn't need them, right? We didn't get them when we needed them. Yeah, so again, I should have bet. I should have bet the other way. I'm pretty sure they still would have had it, but we had to do what we had to do. All right, but we've learned. We've lived and we've learned. We know that PDCGL is never going to give us Risky Ruins. Because that would help. And don't worry, they're on it. They are on the major issue, the biggest issue affecting PDCGL. They are addressing it tomorrow. Don't you worry. They notice, they know what's wrong with the game, and they go out of their way to fix it immediately. You know, you don't have to worry. The PDCGL dev, they're on top of it at all times. You know, random cards terastallizing when their memory is leaking all over the back end. Okay. And then, yeah, I guess I should attach to this guy and just go end turn and hope for the best. That's the promo one, right? Is it the promo one? Oh, yeah, it's the promo one. So it's just the promo tin or whatever. No, they did not implement proper GLC. We get 5 weeks of GLC. We literally have they've just given up on trainer trials. I mentioned that in a tweet. They've just given up on trainer trials. Just you'll get GLC for 5 weeks. All right, so they got Sandy Cheeks. They can knock out my Tauros, but it'll cost them both of their energy. I think they're going to go for the card draw. Yeah, they're going for card draw. Hopefully they don't get it like that. Okay. You know, I can draw poorly for 1 turn, but PDCGL won't let me draw poorly for 2 turns. Actually, do I Brave Bangle the Emolga right now? I think I do. As weird as it is, I think I just do it just to potentially make my life a little bit easier. But what you didn't see, YouTube audience, is that my opponent had to use Crispin last turn. Hang on, let me just quickly do this before I screw this up. I mean, I will screw everything up. But when Professor Sawdust rotates at the end of March, guess what Raging Butt's going to have to play if it wants to survive? It's going to have to play like Glass Trumpet, Energy Switch, Crispin, Team Rocket, Spide Ops. You know, there's not a whole lot. There's some crap coming. Okay, so what do I think they're going to do? We're going to be able to bump their stadium, but hopefully they don't fill up their bench too much before we can do that, because I can very easily win this game. This is going to be like a free win as long as we don't get screwed over and I don't, you know, get rid of too... Uh-oh. If they're able to get Latinas here, they'll be able to knock out my Emolga with the Koraidon, and then I don't really have a revenge KO. So we need to get the Risky Ruins. And if I get the Risky Ruins, they'll probably just bump... I don't know. Probably Sandy Cheeks, because Sandy Cheeks isn't doing anything right now. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff Raging Bolt's going to have to do when Sawda's gone. What is going on? And Vertrams, I like that. I like that. You can call me daddy or master, whatever you want, because I'm a masturbator. All right, okay. Go get a fighting, knock out my Emolga, get rid of 1 energy. So let me quickly do the math here. If I Raging... So for 1... So that is a knockout on Terapagos. Terapagos is weak to fighting. That's a knockout. They went for another Burst Roar. They're... okay, thank you. You want to take all your time? That's... Ah, crap. But that... I mean, we can just take the knockout of the Terapagos right now. Oh, I think that's the goated play. Oh, this is great. This is the absolute goated play right here. Assuming I did the math correctly. But this is the goated play. We bring up the Terapagos, we bump the stadium, we knock out the Terapagos for 2 prizes. And then I still have Emolga alive for the rest of the game. I know we're hurting our eventual draw with Lilies. But that's amazing. I am amazing. We take the knockout. But I will say, one thing I like about how Pocket changed the game is that weakness isn't just a blanket ×2. Okay, those are fine. I'll take the air balloon, and the night stretcher's pretty good too. Like, I think it's very lazy game design, in my opinion, just to have it be ×2 for a weakness. It should be variable. There should be some Pokemon that maybe get ×2, but it should be variable where it's like, oh, this baby Pokemon takes 10 extra damage. Like, right, this Emolga should take... It shouldn't be weak to fighting, first off. That's really stupid. But, like, this Emolga, okay, it takes 10 extra damage from fighting instead of ×2. And then something like Sandy Cheeks, this takes, you know, +50. It takes 50 extra damage. And wait, Sandy Cheeks? Yeah, Sandy Cheeks rotates in March. So I think I would like to see that change for the 10th generation. I think don't bench another thing weak to fighting. Quit benching things weak to fighting. I think that'd be a great change, is to just have weakness be variable. That is, there's several things I want to see change with this game. I want to see at least a trainer trial of draw 13, choose your 6 prizes, shuffle your 6 prizes into the prizes. And then variable weakness, because resistance is minus 30, so why isn't weakness plus 30? Right? It's just weird. And we need to see more resistances. Right? I think it's so weird that resistance is a game mechanic, but what? There's not a single Pokemon on the entire board right now. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different Pokemon on the board, not a single one has a resistance. That's also just really weird to me. All right, I think the other Night Stretchers have to be reserved for getting energy back, because we do have to worry a little bit. And, ooh, there's a Dong. Okay, I like Dong. Uh-oh, Pilot has to do math again. Okay, so we're doing 1-6. We're 10 short. We are 10 short of a knockout. But I could clean it up later. The issue is, I mean, let's be risky. Let's be a little risky here. I'm 10 short. But I can clean it up later with a Mulga. So let's see you play an Ancient Booster. There's no way they have an Ancient Booster in that deck, right? There's no way they're playing Crispin, Trumpet, Terapagos. They can play with their Dawn 4 times. They got Sandy Cheeks. There's absolutely no shot. And yeah, it's going to be such a sad day, because Raging Bolt has kind of fallen off over here. In Japan, it's still really good, but in Japan... over here, it's kind of fallen off, but this is rotating. It has a G in the bottom left. I completely spaced on that in my original thing. Oh, this is hilarious. Gorgoroth, hey, I told you, at 1,000 subs, I will do a foot reveal. All right, then we go Mulga. Again, I can't take... Ooh, hello. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, let's go get one of each. I think that's GG. And we also have the Penny. Oh, I love how Risky Ruins has to double activate. So we still have the Super Rod. This is fine. I guess. I think I want to say... No, I think I have to Iono, because I'm taking 2 prizes, so I definitely want to Iono. And yeah, I completely thought that Sada, because like Raging Bolt is an H-block card. So you think, oh, obviously Raging Bolt's an H-block card, so Sada is also an H-block card. It's like, no, Sada is rotating in just a few months, and Raging Bolt is going to suffer greatly. Yeah, Turo's not on the field. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure Turo and Sada came out in the same set, right? Didn't they? Am I spacing on that one? Yeah, Turo is also gone. But I think Raging Bolt can survive, right? I'm a little more willing to say that Raging Bolt will survive rotation, because we all thought Gardevoir was going to be dead. I don't think they're here. And they realize that I'm too good at this game. Yeah, Raging Bolt is just the perfect matchup for this deck, because unless they can really get things set up really quickly and you really fail, Tauros is just pretty much an auto win against Raging Bolt. Doesn't matter what list they're playing. Doesn't matter if it's Ogerpon, 4 Sada, they get a million Sada every turn. Doesn't matter. Tauros just beats them off super hard, and I got a Raging Charge in my pants. And if you want the deck list, just check out the Road Decks video. Or wait 5 hours and I'll upload the deck list in the video of this one. So yeah, this was, I think this led off. Pretty sure it led off the Rogue Decks video. Or yeah, if you're impatient, just wait and I'll have like 700 deck lists. I mean, it'll be like 4. I'll put like 4 or 5 deck lists in the description of this video, like I always do. Yeah, Gardevoir doesn't even need good psychic attackers. Gardevoir can have bad psychic attackers and still be good. Okay, this is bad. This is both a good, this is like the perfectly bad start. Oh, they're playing a Mega Grass deck. Someone called Clam Burglar. They're playing Mega Venusaur probably. This is the perfectly bad good start for this deck. Okay, so we just fill up with everybody. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made earlier where I didn't trolley first when I had 2 Tauros in hand. So if I was to say what's the best, worst starting hand I could have with this deck, this would be exactly it. And I think I just go double Brave Bangle in case they, you know, do something. Like if they Iono me, I want to be able to get as many cards out of the deck, because then I might have to Lilies afterwards or something. But if they're playing Mega Venusaur, we both could be in a great spot and in a terrible spot. That is entirely possible. And I don't think they're going to be able to do anything this turn unless they were giving me the old rope-a-dope. In which case we're kind of screwed. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Gardevoir lost the trade Curlia, and it's like, not a big deal. Okay, so as a reminder, Emolga does not hit Terras because Terras have the built-in bench barrier, but that doesn't really matter. They're in a situation where I'm very surprised that they got rid of the Pheasantipity. Obviously, we don't know their hand. They might have a Super Rod and a Lilies or something. Okay, well, they didn't have the Super Rod, but they had the Lilies. But it looks like I'll be able to get off another Emolga. Not that I necessarily need to. But the longer they take to do something, the better it is. You're about to put some balls in your mouth? Sounds like a good night. Yeah, it usually happens around the 1 hour mark of the stream where cards start terastallizing. So again, I don't know a lot about game design and stuff, but I think that means it's a memory leak. They're leaking out of their back end. So it's sort of like when you play other games and you notice, oh, you're doing a 2-hour gaming session, and then you notice the performance gets worse the longer you play. That's due to a memory leak. They have a Wellspring Masked Oderpon in their deck, and that is concerning. It's concerning, but oh, no, that's fine. I can't. Okay. Oh, man. I can't, right? I can't. I have to. I think I just do nothing. Right? Because if I damage my dudes one more time, like okay. So here's the thing. Why didn't Pilot attack here? This is a teachable moment, just like how I teach people in a paid-for class how to fit the optimal amount of toes in their mouth. The reason Pilot didn't attack here is because of Wellspring Masked Oderpon. Wellspring Masked Oderpon does 100 to your active, 120 to a bench Pokemon. So yes, obviously, one of my bench Tauros is getting knocked out, and that's unfortunate. I'm thinking about the active Tauros. Yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's already in Wellspring Mask range on the bench, but I'm thinking about my active Tauros, because if I Emolga once and then say I have to Emolga again at the end of a game, it could potentially give them a 2-prize turn, and that'd be really bad, but it doesn't seem like they're here, so who even cares? Who even cares about teaching? You know, all the kids these days care about their skibbity toilets. Did they not? Oh, cool. They're not here. Great. Fantastic. All right, well, may as well take a knockout then, I guess. Who even cares about thinking and teaching and being smart? And RGZ, yeah, it's the paint cards glitch is probably due to that, or it's because you touch yourself at night, or it's, yeah, memory leak. That's the terastallizing thing, the paint glitch. So it's because we talked about this. Like, imagine having your entire community tell you that your game is not ready for prime time and you have to take it offline, not listening, and then how many weeks out of the year is this game just completely messed up? Yeah, you get a thumbs down. Pilot is disappointed in you. All right, so we have to, I'm going to guess it's going to be like the 42-minute mark because they're too afraid of me. They're too afraid of facing their pilot. Oh, and Monumental, they rage quit. Or PDCG, or it could have been that they were kicked by PDCGL. Only 52 weeks a year. Damn straight. So they could have been kicked, because I was kicked in the middle of a game because PDCGL forced me to log back in. And that was the whole thing, because they upgraded their Trainer Club account. So what is it exactly? Let me find it. I'll put it on screen, because I'm a great streamer. I'm a pro streamer. Pro streamers can do stuff like this. Basically, all it is that it's just better security and accessibility and stuff, and it just brings people together. Like the Kama Sutra, it helps people come together. All right, and yeah, we'll do Trainer Club account. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, that was the patch notes, the dedicated patch notes. So there you go. Starting from this version, you'll notice a change to the login experience. It's evolving. Now it's called Pokemon Trainer Central. And I think it also ties to like your IRL thing. So maybe they can like ban people who are butt faces or something. But I think it might end up being tied to your IRL thing. So that's it. So if you were logged out and forced to log back in, if you had to drop a huge log, this is the reason why. Blame PDCGL. Or I guess blame the Pokemon Company. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was perfect! Oh, you were beautiful! You were so beautiful! Look at what we could have, look at what PDCGL took from us. We have 10 basics in the deck, and look at what PDCGL took from us. Okay, this is fine. Also, 3 games in, 0 Risky Ruins in the starting hand, by the way. Oh, man. Okay, so I think I go for energy. And then we shall nest ball. Oh my god, that was such a beautiful hand. So we can still win this one, right? As long as they don't have, like, anything. So, yeah, I just go for air balloon trolley, right? Oh, the YouTube audience is going to hear about this. Oh, they're going to hear about my complaints here. They love it when I complain. Oh, god. Okay, just calm down, pilot. Gotta let the YouTube audience know. Oh, no, but we saw them in that mulligan hand. We can't prize them both. We saw them in the mulligan hand. Yeah, if I prize Precious Trolley, I think that's just concede territory. I think I have to. But looking at my schedule, I think, yeah, it'll be Rotom Thursday, Empoleon Friday, and then... Yes, the Rule Edge is next on the list. So that, I guess, would be, it's like Cerulege, Bronzong. I might have to play Miss Magius, who wants me to do that. But I think the title for that video will be like, can I win a single game with Miss Magius? And the answer is no. Yeah, I'll do an Oricorio with Mega Camerupt. That'll be the thing we do. It'll be Mega Camerupt with Oricorio. So I'll have a few different lists there. One focusing on Mega Camerupt, one focusing on like backup attackers as well. So that should be fun, like a Torkoal deck, right? Torkoal with Oricorio and Mega Camerupt sounds terrible. I know how much the YouTube audience loves it when I complain about the game. And yes, I have triple air balloon in the deck because, you know, you want to just get into it. But apparently PDCGL does not like it when I get deep inside them. All right, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. Yes? The thing is the dong. You have to worry about the dong at all times because you never know when it might sneak up on you. So the reason you don't get all of your fighting Tauros with Precious Trolley is because fighting Gong gets you either a Tauros or an energy, so there is a reason to go for the colorless one. But I know how much you enjoy it when I complain about PDCGL, and especially when it's a valid complaint. I had the perfect starting hand. There was a Lilies, a Precious Trolley, an Air Balloon, a Fighting Gong. It had everything any Tauros player could ever want in the history of the universe, except a basic. Except a freaking basic. And also, this is my third game playing this deck. I have not started a Risky Ruins anytime, and we have 4 Risky Ruins in the deck. Again, PDCGL. Putting up with their bullcrap. Okay, so I'm going to have to 2-shot every Garchomp, which is a problem. If they have any sort of healing, we're screwed. Going second is also very, very bad. Or sorry, going first is really, really bad. Especially when I had to waste a turn to Emolga. Alright, well, I don't think I can win. Like, if they put a Garchomp down and they don't power weight it, maybe. But that's about the only situation where we have even the slightest chance of winning. Alright, so I have to go Gong for fighting energy. Attach to you. And then Ino, hope for Risky Ruins. But we're not... Okay, there's Risky Ruins, and we did get the dude. Okay. I know they have a Battle Cage in their deck, but we'll be fine. And let's go and get, the Tauros. Hopefully that's the only stadium they have, is just one Battle Cage. And they just struggle to find it the rest of the way. But I think just mathematically we can't win this. Unless I just absolutely have the craziest turn in history. Uh-oh. And Mewtwo, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. I appreciate Mew. I appreciate Mew. Did anyone else notice that Canary did the uwu in Legends ZA? Because I noticed that. I took a screen capture of it with my Switch. Because I was like, did they seriously just make Canary do an uwu? And yeah, Canary does an uwu in Legends ZA, if you didn't know. It's if you blink, you'll miss it, but she literally does do the uwu. All right. I don't really have a good answer to what they're doing. Oh yeah, she uwu'd. She uwu'd super hard. All right, am I in a situation where I have to go for the Rose Raid at some point? Press 1 if Trust Your Pilot should knock out the Rose Raid at some point. And I do, unfortunately, have to waste the stretcher here. We also have Super Rod, but because they have the Toad Scroll, we gotta be a little careful here. Damn straight, Kit Kat. Okay, so let's go attack you. I have to 2-shot them either way. It doesn't matter if I play with my PP or not. We have to 2-shot their Garchomp either way. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought it was the other way around. Oh no, how do we unpin? Unpin. Unpin. Mods, ban KitKat. Ban KitKat for... I thought it was down with hands, up with feet. Okay, so the way in which Trust Your Pilot wins this game is I have to boss the 2 damage Garchomp. Yeah, they're gonna do the thing. And then do I have any... Can I even do... I don't think I can do 390. I think it's literally impossible for this deck to do 390 damage. All right, so let's go, I guess, Super Rod. Yeah, we'll go Lucky Helmet. Oh, we don't have the Super Rod. Because that would make too much sense, wouldn't it? That would make too much sense to have the Super Rod. All right, well, we can't stretcher it back. Then that means I have to play with my balls and get this guy out of the deck. Okay, thank you, PDCGL. Yeah, so just mathematically... Oh, did I... Oh, I screwed that up. I should have used bosses. Why did I use Arven? Yeah, that's an oopsie. But yeah, we weren't going to win that one. It was mathematically impossible because I can't do 390. Or no, I can do exactly 390. Sorry. I can do exactly 390, but I need a full field of 6. So I need a full field of 6 damage Tauros. I need the Brave Bangle on the Tauros, and then I need to play all 4 Premium Power Pro in the same turn. And so it was mathematically possible for me to win that game, but I would have had to, you know, double bosses. So I apologize. I apologize for throwing that one. That's my fault. But, I mean, come on. We prized a Premium Power Pro. Do you actually think we were going to get that one when we needed it? And I will save... If we get enough for a YouTube video, then obviously I'll play the Area 0 build just to show you how bad it is, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, well, we're just in the... Okay, we're just in the same old situation. Arven for Air Balloon Emolga. Okay, wait, that's a Risky Ruins. Did I just get a Risky Ruins in my starting hand? What is this? Okay, let's go... Is Precious Trolley in the deck? That's the main thing here. Precious Trolley is in the deck. So I can go get the Tauros. What are the odds that they bump? There's no chance they bump my stadium, right? I mean, just in case, I'm going to end turn. I'm going to play it safe. Watch them Iono me and bump my stadium and really rub it in. So the reason I couldn't do anything there is because if they bump my stadium, then I need the Emolga. Okay, well, this could still work out because I put the 3 Air Balloon because I'm so... You absolute... Oh, right, but they're not going to do it. Yeah, they're going to go for the Badoo here. So they're just giving me a free prize. Yeah, so you're right. They do Charmander and discard. Yeah, I didn't think they were just going to attack with the Charmander, and they did just help my damage, which is really nice. Thank you. So, I mean, thank you for that. As much as I want to take the risk, we do just have the knockout. So I know I'm giving them more cards, but this is fine. This is totally fine because I'm going to get a bunch of basics. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, look at all those basics, everybody. Totally worth giving them extra cards to get all those basics. This will be the Emolga. Okay, it's gone. That's fine. But the reason I couldn't do it is because they had me buy the Pokeballs. If they bump my stadium with, say, an Artisan, then I would have had to attack with Emolga, so I would have to Arven for Air Balloon and Precious Trolley, then retreat into the Emolga. So that's also why I couldn't attach the Fighting Energy to the active Tauros, is because I would have needed the Fighting Energy for the Emolga. And then, of course, you know, the stuff happened. The bad stuff happened. All right, well, it's pretty much just going to be an Emolga turn, right? Yeah, I mean, they're giving me some dudes on the bench. Wait, what? Why? Okay. That's fine. That's an interesting decision. Believe it or not, I don't actually have to trolley this turn. I don't have to do the thing. I'm still going to. I'm still going to trolley, but with Artisan and Fighting gone, we can still do a good chunk of damage. But I think I still play it safe and we just do the trolley play again. Oh man, I really, really didn't need to do that. Okay, so we go trolley, air balloon. Look at all those tools. Look at all those tools we got. And then air balloon, trolley. I know we have the one Emolga in the deck. And then, yeah, we'll do all these guys. Right? Yeah, because they're unlikely to go after the colorless Tauros, I would assume. All right, so please knock out the Emolga. If they don't, we have Penny to go for the Emolga and get that out of there. But it is so crazy how difficult it is for this deck to just find Risky Ruins. When I was doing my testing, the reason I went on such a long winning streak is because I was starting Risky Ruins pretty much every game, and I would get Arven as well. So if you believe in the heart of the cards, you don't need Emolga. And that is... Oh, goody. Okay. Now, the question is... No, we have to go... I think we have to go for the Fez here. I don't think there really is a question. We have to go for the Fez and Skibidi. So we get a Fighting Energy. We knock out the Fez. Because I would very much just like to one-shot the Zard, if at all possible. We don't get any basics. I will... Yeah, we bosses the Fez. Because I can always... If push comes to shove, then I can always just go get the Emolga with the Artisan. Oh, no, they knocked out the Emolga. But we'll get one off the prizes. And then we can still get the other Emolga. Okay. All right. No, that's fine. This is fine. We'll get a Risky Ruins. It'll be totally fine. We'll get a Risky Ruins and everything will be great. And there's a Monkey Dory. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter at all. And there's a card that doesn't matter. Okay. Top deck the Risky Ruins. Just top deck the Risky Ruins. I believe in you, PDCGL. I know you can do this. You'll top deck the Risky Ruins. That's the opposite of a Risky Ruins. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we have to go and get this guy. It's a little awkward, but again, we were most likely going to have to two-shot the Zard anyway. All this means for us is that things are about to get real sketchy here. Yeah, so we go Risky Ruins. I retreat into you. Butt Scratcher for this guy. And Tauros goes down. Raging Charge. Okay. I think we're going to be in a position where they do retreat and attack with their other Charizard. I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. Even if they have to lose 2 energy, I'm fairly confident. Did they just put a Cleffa into play? Okay. Why? What? I mean, I guess knocking out the Fez screwed them over or something, because they haven't really done anything lately. All right, so that's GG. And we could have had it all rolling in the deep. And what do we got? We got a Tauros. Yeah, we have a Tauros left. So let's go Lucky Helmet. And I have... Yeah, there's an energy on that guy. So we thin out the deck. We thin out more cards. We put the Lucky Helmet on the Tauros. Lucky Helmet is actually goated in this deck. So even if they INO us to 1, we might be okay. we might be okay. If they have like a prime catcher or a counter catcher, then we're screwed. But we could end up with a 3-card hand. Obviously, I probably should have maybe bossed to give us a little bit of leeway to give us the extra card off of an INO. But if they don't INO us, we absolutely win the game. I mean, guaranteed. 0 shot because we got the bosses. If they do INO us, it gets very sketchy. Gets very, very sketchy. Oh, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm going to try. Oh, because I have to. Okay, so we have game. For the lulls, I'm going to try to get it, okay? So just for the shots and goggles, I'm going to try to just get the KO here with the dude. So YouTube audience, I have game. I understand that I have game. But I want to see if I can do the quad PP, because I want to play with my PP as much as possible. We have to play with our PP twice. Or we can... Oh, no, we got it. I got it. Oh, this is insane. I didn't even need to gust. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here, Zard. Oh, what's that? Didn't even need to do anything. Look at that. We just did 330 to a Zard. If you're ever worried about the damage output of Tauros, I just did 330 damage to that damn thing. That was not a BM because they didn't know. I didn't have game on board. I had game in hand, which is different. But I wanted to show you how glorious those toes are. That somebody spent a lot of time perfecting those toes. But that was pretty good. There you go. I just did 330 damage to a Zard. That's how good I am. Okay, so we're going to switch builds because that did really well. That was the Emulga build for the first 2 games. So we'll get rid of that. Let's do the Lucky Helmet one. So this only has Tauros. There is nothing but Tauros in the deck. So this is just full of bull crap. All right, so it's Pocket Linen. Pocket Linen. And I still remember when I was 47 years old and I was watching the Pokemon anime and it was the Orange Islands, then Ash sends out a Tauros and I'm like, I've seen every single episode of Pokemon. I don't remember Ash ever catching a Tauros. And it's like, oh no, Ash didn't catch a Tauros. Ash caught 30 of them. And it's like, what? I never saw that. When did that happen? It's like, oh, that was the band episode where Ash got a gun. See, exactly at an hour. Literally exactly at an hour. We got the terastallizing. So it's literally at an hour of the stream. So if you play PDCGL for an hour, you get the terastal thing. There you go, PDCGL dev. We fixed the leak for you. It's always exactly an hour that it happens. Yeah, every deck I play beats Tord Box. Yeah, the dev doesn't start work until an hour in. Yeah, so yeah, if you don't remember, Ash caught 30 Tauros in the Safari Zone, but it was a banned episode. There were 2 banned episodes. One was the Seizure Porygon episode. Ah, crap. The other was... Okay. Oh, man. Oh, well, yeah, wasn't there the boobs one? Okay, so we got Secret Box. Let's go... Get rid of Lilies, Tauros, Energy. Actually, if I get rid of... Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so what I want to have next turn is, I guess, Nest Ball. We want Risky Ruins, Lucky Helmet. Actually, no, I guess I want that. And then next turn will be Hassle just in case. All right, Risky Ruins down. Play with our balls. Get you there. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we have a Tauros. We have a regular Tauros in the active, and that's not what you want. You want the fighting one in the active, because then it gets knocked out, because this guy ain't getting knocked out anytime soon. And then we just go for this guy. Yeah, I remember that one. So yeah, 3 banned episodes. And I do not endorse that. Never Gonna Let Me Down is about to lose their mod privileges. So it was the Seizure one, the Safari Zone Tauros, and then the James one. And what am I thinking for Empoleon EX? It'll be everything. So it'll be... Maybe I'll do Archaludon, but definitely Metang. That's the one that has seen the most success in Japan. Steven's Metagross is also an option because it's, you know, fine. But I think the best one will definitely be the Baby Maker. Ooh! Oh no! I've activated their trap card. I have activated their trap card and done the thing, but we should be fine. So I am a little bit worried, but you know, we're gonna have an undamaged Tauros, but I can knock out both of their 3 prizers. If they leave this guy in the active, I just win the game. So I don't. This is a perfect matchup. You know, it's not my fault. You know, there's cards in the game. You could play Protective Goggles. You could play Florges. It's not my fault you're Florges George. Do I think Megazard will see big plays before rotation? I think we'll see it do some things in some tournaments, but it just as a single copy in regular Charizard EX. Because, remember, regular Charizard EX powers up. Oh, this is great. They are not expecting me to knock out their Mega Kangaskhan. There's no shot they're going to be like, oh yeah, that Tauros is going to knock me out. I never lose to this deck. It is so insane that I just never lose to this thing. Though I do need, I think, another Tauros and an energy if I want to get this. Or do I need, I think I need more than that. I think I need 2 Tauros, because the ones, yeah, we got to play with our PP or get a Brave Bangle or something. We need something. We need a Tauros, an energy, and something. We're going to have an 8-card hand. We're guaranteed to get it. Well, because Vegas was last format, so Tauros wasn't out yet. So Tor didn't know that Tauros was going to be absolutely majorly destructive. Ooh, hello. Okay, which is more important? Oh, man, whatever. I feel like whatever I choose is going to be wrong. Because we have Dong, we have 5 energy and, what, 3 Dongs? And then I have like 4 nests, but there's literally no difference. There's no difference to what I choose here. It's just believing in the heart of the cards here. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. I probably should have not done that, but I had a moment. I had a raging charge in my pants. And, yeah, oh, you know, just 400 damage. You know, just an easy 400 damage. Just easy 400. Oh, what's that? I only need to take 1 more knockout to win the game. Oh, and we have a great hand? But come on, when this is supposedly the BDIF, and I'm like 20-2 against it. Yeah, Misty's Gyarados, those were some fun times. All I have to do is just Lucky Helmet. And if they decide to give me a terminal period, they can't give me a terminal period. They cannot give me a period. They can Iono and then Claw of Darkness, but that's not going to help. And I just take the knockout. This is amazing. We're going to win in 3 turns. We would have literally won in 2 turns. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm confused. Do they understand that they've lost the game now? Do they not understand that, okay, that's fine. I have game on board. You're not putting protective goggles on that. There's no room for Florges. I mean, this isn't an I-N-O is a lie here. This is a I win. So it doesn't matter. Obviously they misplayed, but it wouldn't have mattered. Their whole deck is centered around attacking with Absol and doing things with Kangaskhan. And we would have just won anyway. It's weak to grass? Oh. Okay, thank you, Incineroar. We're still gonna win because I'm goated in the sauce, and we're gonna do it. But I definitely shouldn't have sissy spaced it out. We'll be fine. We're doing enough already. We just need to play with our PP a couple times. Okay, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. We have 5 turns to do 60 damage to a Mega Absol. Okay, also I can't read, but I still don't agree with their move. We're fine. All I have to do is just not lose. And it doesn't matter what they get rid of. So if they just Claw of Darkness, they'll get rid of probably my Arven. Well, no, okay. Things happen to me. You can't see because obviously I don't have a cam. but things happened on my end that caused me to lose my train of thought. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's running a train and thinking while I do it. Or I guess thinking about running a train. And never gonna let me down. Yeah, it's in the running, but yeah, toward high level players, like you see it on PDCGL. Trondro making noises in the basement again. Why do they keep leaving my attacker alive? I don't understand. Are you just gonna clutch? Is that their strat now? Is they're just gonna clutch and try to win there? But I can get horny. So I can deal 50 damage with clean hit, so it's not like I'm completely out of it. We're almost out of it. So this just got really boring, and I do apologize. And RGZ, I feel like it hasn't been revealed yet. I feel like whatever comes in the first main set of 2026, that's going to be the replacement. All right, we may actually lose this game. Wait, no, they attached to the monkey Dory. They attached to the monkey. Okay, so we have an air balloon, and we got that. So let's go air balloon. We got the dong, and let's go get a fighting energy. Okay, retreat. I mean, I don't really have a good place to put any of this stuff, so it's just kind of just raging charge. Don't attach the energy. Because if they bring up another one of my colorless Tauros, I'm probably going to have to do something with them. All right. So again, if they finally Claw of Darkness, my Tauros with the lucky helmet will be okay. And you're betting on Emma? Yeah, because it's going to be ZA focused. I hope Corbo is pretty good, because Corbo was the best character in the entire game. Lita was good. Corbo was good. Vinny was kind of stupid. Oh, God, of course. Vinny was kind of stupid. The old lady, useless character. Wait, what? Now what? Have they given up? Have they committed Sudoku? I think they're committing Sudoku right now. Or they're just saying, I'm going to Claw of Darkness and get rid of your one energy, and you're not going to have a Night Stretcher or a Research or any way to recover from this. I mean, let's be real. Once I knocked out that Kangaskhan, it was pretty much game over anyway. And now I can knock out a Pecharunt or a Pheasant Skibidi very easily for game. Like, are they seriously about to period all over me? Okay, they didn't period all over me. That's good. So they're literally huffing the copium right now. And you have to concede after seeing my hand. It's just like how women concede and go home with me when they see my feet. Okay, what? I'm gonna BM all over your face then. Pocket Linen, I'm BMing all over you. You don't deserve to have me finish you off quickly. I'm gonna do it nice and slow. I'm gonna make it quite a hassle for you to battle against me. It's gonna be quite a hassle the end of this game. Get it? It's gonna be quite a hassle because we're gonna get all the peepees. Ah, we didn't get all the peepees. We didn't get nearly enough peepees. I wanted to play with all the peepees. Oh yeah, we can't countercatch her. We can't countercatch her because I'm doing so well. I'm doing too good that we can't use the damn countercatcher. Tord's deck is a lie. Even what... Did we prize 2 Risty Ruins? So it's a good thing I played the way I did. And it's a good thing we faced the Mega deck. So yeah, apparently Paldean Tauros absolutely destroys Mega decks. And yeah, it's a collector crate. You get a collector crate as your drop. You watch for 30 minutes in the category. Oh, it's so embarrassing. You watch for 30 minutes in the category. You get a collector crate. It's pretty good. You know, I like that they're doing drops. I didn't like the exclusive drops. We're facing off against Syphilis. All right. We definitely have the YouTube video. We're definitely getting a YouTube video out of this one. So should that be the title? Because the original title was going to be Paldean Tauros is the best road deck. I can actually sneak peek behind the curtain. Is you can do a test. So you can get real testy, and you can do a test on YouTube. You can test out different titles and thumbnails and stuff. So let's do my Paldean Tauros deck. Absolute destroys megas. Destroys megas. So I guess I'll do both. We'll do Paldean Tauros. My Paldean Tauros deck destroys megas. Paldean Tauros is the best road deck in fantastic farts. Well, this is unfortunate. Okay, so we have to go secret box and I mean, I guess we get rid of the air balloon because I can take a knockout this turn, right? I can knock out the Char Cadet and just say GG, shake my hand, touch my butt. All right, let's go get rid of the lucky helmet and then just win the game. Just win the game. Let's go. Okay, thank you. We'll go get Hassle. We'll go get Nest Ball, Risky Ruins, and Lucky Helmet. Risky Ruins. Actually, do I hold off on benching this Tauros? Because I didn't go and get an air balloon. Is that what Trust Your Pilot should do? Should Trust Your Pilot be smart? Nah, we'll get it. We'll definitely get it. You know, we're doing 120. We're knocking out a Char Cadet. They can't take a revenge KO with a Sol Rock unless they're playing with their PP multiple times. Because we could live in that world. There is a world where they could play double Premium Power Pro. And Risen. I'm playing this one, the horny attacked one. The reason I play this one is that it knocks out Badoo. So you can basically just knock out a Badoo or even a Cleffa. And then that's just like a free prize early. I think I prefer the one that puts a bench Pokemon in play. So you'll see that one in the list that I took from Limitless, the one that has 7 stadiums and 2 petrol and is crazy. So yeah, there's like 4 different Tauros that you can play for the Cantonian Tauros side of things. This one, I just like the fact that it does 30 damage, and that 30 damage is also relevant on bigger targets, because then it's like it's a free Brave Bangle or it's a free Premium Power Pro. So just being able to, in a pinch, in a trapinch, you might want to retreat that Pheasantipity. In a trapinch, it can do 30 damage, which does help. And Gordroth, no, Area 0. Trust me when I say do not play the Area 0 build. I'll put the link, or sorry, I'll put the list in the description of the video. But I tested it out. It doesn't work. Risky Ruins Emolga is all you need. You don't need the extra damage because you're doing 270 with a Brave Bangle. If you aren't happy with 270 damage with a single prize, do they know what they just did? Do they understand that I'm about to destroy their Pheasantipity? How's this going on that novel that you've been writing? Oh, that novel. Okay, I can't get my voice high enough for Stewie for that one. All right, so we do a Brave Bangle. There's no chance they win now, so this isn't going in the YouTube video. It was going to go in the YouTube video, but we can't do that. And Flamer, if you're impatient and can't wait for the gameplay video, you can check out the Road Decks video for Phantasmal Flames, which came out like 5 weeks ago or something crazy. Yeah, because I did it before the Gengar decks, so like 4 weeks ago. There's a list in there, but there'll be more lists in the description of this one, and, you know, slightly more refined, like my taste in toes, and I gobble them down like a Mega Mawile. But I really like Lucky Helmet because, oh, you Ionode me to 3, you actually Ionode me to 5, right? That's what I really like about the deck, is it's just like, oops, too bad for you. And Fighting Gong, and then they concede. You couldn't have just let me have that one. You know, as soon as I told them they weren't going to be in the YouTube video, they conceded. The jerk. So, life is Cho Chang. All right, so life is Cho. Hey, Harry, how was the kiss? It was wet. It was wet. Yeah, she was trying. Well, maybe you just weren't doing it right. I think that's the line from the movie. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. Yeah, people always concede right before I'm about to beat them off. You know, I can only edge you for so long. Oh, this is a good start. Even if we're going first, I'll take it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. Okay, I think I put the Risky Ruins down. I mean, it's always a risk. It's always a risk to put it down. And it's also a risk to do this. Actually, I could split it. That might actually be smarter, but I think it's worth it to do that, because what if I get Ionode, right? You named your Rotom deck Home Depot. And Steven Dat, thank you for the 5 butts. I enjoy clapping all those cheeks. Oh god, is this Gardevoir? Oh, okay, well, it's kind of Gardevoir. Alright, well, unfortunately, I don't knock out the Frillish, but joke's on them, because I don't need my items. So if you have any questions for the #1 PDCGL... Okay. If you have any questions for the #1 PDCGL YouTuber of 2022, now's the time to let me know. Okay. I'm fairly confident I'm gonna be able to knock out their Frillish. Oh, this is beautiful. This is great. Oh, okay, well, the researches aren't great, but this is hilarious. And so we have the knockout, I think. Oh, no, we're just short. We just need one more. If you have to ask, your street's behind. Well, that was fun. See you, Frillish. Get out of here, bro. But again, that's the thing about Tauros, is people don't realize that it's a single prizer. It's a single prizer that attacks for a single energy that can do 390 damage turn 1. Well, actually, no, I guess it's 350 turn 1, because your active wouldn't be damaged unless you play Venture Bomb. And I took Venture Bomb out because Venture Bomb, it's too risky. Obviously, you know, you actually want to flip Tails half the time with Venture Bomb, but if you flip Tails with Venture Bomb, it only damages your active. There's no Psyduck in this list. No, this is just Tauros. The one from Limitless has Psyduck, and that one is, you know, less powerful, but more matchup dependent. So yeah, just if you don't find Dust Noir, you'll be fine. What does the Emolga do? If you're on PC, you can go down and search any card you want. And RGZ, I think if you give me 50 bits, TTS activates. Did they seriously just do what I think they did? Did they just go and get a... Okay. You know you can't heal your Gardevoir, right? You know that Gardevoir is unable to be healed. But RGZ, thank you. I think TTS is set at 50 bits. Okay, are they going to concede? They have to, right? They have to concede after I knock out their Gardevoir with something with a fighting type. I appreciate it all the same. Okay, so let's go nest ball. Whoa, hang on. What? What? We prized 3 Tauros? What? We prized 3 freaking Tauros. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't need 3 Tauros. Sure, let's... I think I attached an energy just in... We prized 3 freaking Tauros. Oh, I didn't attach an energy. Okay. 3. And we didn't get one off the prizes? And I have to use a secret box right now? I have to use a freaking secret box right now? To get a PP? Okay, so let's go... Premium Power Pro, Brave Bangle, Risky Ruins, and I guess... What, a hassle? Oh, man. What the hell, PDCGL? What the hell was that? Okay, so I'm not going to do the 4th prize as the one you need because I want to get 0 Tauros. Oh my god, we prized 3 Tauros and a bosses. And what was the other prize that we took? Okay, well, they conceded. I can still tell. I'm bi-curious. You know, I'm thinking about buying a lot of things on Black Friday, so I'm definitely bi-curious. But I'm curious to know... Yeah, I took a... Oh, it was... Oh, so it was a Tauros. So we prized 4 Tauros! We literally prized 4 Tauros! That is insane! We prized 4 Tauros that game. Wait, no, we prized 5. Did we prize 5 Tauros? Because I had 5 on the field, none in the district. We prized 5 Tauros that game. Because I was 1 short. There was no one to play with my balls. I think we prized 5 Tauros. And I still won against a deck that resists fighting. What? Okay, so this is the petrol build. Was it 5? Was it 4 or 5? I'm genuinely curious because I wasn't really paying attention. That's nuts. Okay, so this is the limitless build that went 6 and 4, plays 7 stadiums plus 2 petrol. I think that's a little overkill. I think 9 outs to your stadium, and it might even have secret box. I think 10 potential outs to a stadium is a little overkill, and we don't even have a single one. A Magic Dream, thank you. Yeah, half of our Tauros were prized. That is nutso. Oh, and now we're getting all of this. Okay, so I think I just... I mean, I don't know what we're facing. But I'm gonna be a little careful here, just in case something happens. So I kind of knew this was going to happen, right? 11 outs to or 11 outs or 10 outs or 9 outs to a stadium, and we don't get any. I probably should have done nothing that turn aside from attaching an energy, but even attaching an energy might have been stupid. But it's like, I'm going to get 8 cards next turn. The 8 cards next turn could also be nothing. So that is the one benefit of Calamitous Titty Mountain. Okay, you should know what you're getting with the Dawn. With Calamitous Snowy Mountain is that if you have an active Tauros, you can damage your active Tauros without a Mulga. But it's like the other ones don't get damaged. Okay. Yeah, you can't complain as too many outs and then not get a single one. You can't complain as too... Is this Alakazam? Imagine if I had the Risky Ruins. It wouldn't do anything because they're just going to shuffle them back in. But imagine if I had the Risky Ruins. Their options here aren't actually that great because Dunsparce is weak to fighting, but if they retreat the Dunsparce, they actually lose an energy. Oh, unless they have a freaking Jet energy. But that's fine because they'll damage me if they get a Stadium. And then, of course, we top deck the Calamitous Snowy Mountain. I told you I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I know it's dumb. I'm not gonna... Am I gonna edge myself? Are you kidding? There's 9 outs to Stadiums in this deck. Okay, let's play with our PP. Let's take the knockout of the Fan Rotom, because we don't know what's about to happen the rest of the way here. Things could be really bad. I also have no idea what we're facing. This might... Okay, so let's recap. Your opponent goes and gets 4 Dunsparce turn 1 and a Fan Rotom. What are you thinking on the other side of the table other than I wonder what they're hiding under those socks? Yeah, like, I think it's Alakazam, because there's Dawn, and Fan Rotom gets... But, like... Wouldn't you get a basic? Wouldn't you get a card... Like, wouldn't you get an Abra and a Dunsparce and an Alakazam? Conkeldurr? Okay, that's totally fine. I don't think they realize that I'm happy about that. Okay, so it is Alakazam, so we win. Probably won't include this in the YouTube video because we're just going to beat each other off. We're just going to trade beating each other off for a little bit. And they are resistant to fighting. That's okay. They're going to Enriching Energy to Dunsparce. Did they prize Enriching Energy? They should absolutely be playing Enriching Energy. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I was like, you go get your Enriching Energy in that situation 100% out of 100 times. But it feels like their list is a little too bloated. Because what Alakazam is doing now, it's playing 2 or maybe even 3 Battle Cage. Plus maybe an Artisan. Because the only real weakness to this deck is Dusknoir. I'm thrusting, baby. I'm not gusting, I'm thrusting. Because we just knock out... Whoever they put in the active gets knocked out. Unless it's Fan Rotom. In which case, I hate their face. And there's the Battle Cage. Great. So in this situation, I guess it's just Lilies and Hope, right? Oh yeah, that's definitely on the list. I should play Venture Bomb. No, I know from experience Venture Bomb is not the correct card. It's like if you could put 64 cards in your deck, yes, you would put 4 Venture Bomb. Or like 62 cards, you'd put 2 Venture Bomb. But it's too unreliable. The deck is so good without it that, like, yes, it's a, as the kids call it, it's a win more card. Oh, God, what do I do? Okay, so if I can take the knockout of the Dunsparce. At least we keep pace, and this shuts off their card draw. So that's something, I guess. I think. And there's a Risky Ruins. Okay. Yeah, Alakazam, it's not tier 1. It's just really good. But Battle Cage helps it much, much more than you'd think. Okay, that's fine. And also Wondrous Pact. So I'll revisit Alakazam. It's like 15th on the list, maybe 15 to 20. Play Mega Kangaskhan for 12. No, I will not play a deck that I destroy every single stream. Why would I want to play a bad deck? Okay, that's unfortunate. It's like they can read the card. I don't like that, but we should be able to take the KO. I go Night Stretcher. I'm going to waste the Brave Bangle, unfortunately. Because, you know, I kind of have to. There's an Ino. All right, so Risky Ruins. Brave Bangle on the active. This guy goes down. So yeah, this is the one. It has 10 less hit points, but it can get you a basic. And because it's on your turn, the Gather the Crew does activate Risky Ruins. And then in a Trapinch, Rage is a fine attack. It's not good, but it's serviceable. Like I Am Legend's mom. All right, so I think I hold off on attaching. No, I need to thin the deck out of some cards. I think in this situation, Lilies makes more sense. Or not at all. I think Lilies makes more sense in this situation. Or no, or that's really dumb and I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy dumbhead. All right. Okay, so there's a Lana's Aid. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the Emolga strategy, right? Instead of having 7 stadiums, the Dunsparce, Lana's Aid, all this other stuff, just play Emolga. You know, just 4 Risky Ruins, 2 Emolga, 2 or 3 Air Balloon, and you should be okay in Precious Trolley. You don't need to have 7 stadiums and 2 Petrol. If you want to play Petrol, then I think you should have Pokegear instead of 3 Calamitous Snowy Mountain. Okay, that's fine. And Kite Pyro?
So I decided to use my free Prime sub on you pilot less than 3.
Did you know that if you're subscribed to Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub? With Black Friday coming up, there's a really good chancey that you're going to have Amazon Prime to get those great Black Friday deals. Black Friday week starts on Thursday, 8 days ahead of Black Friday. So if you get that Prime sub, make sure you use it. I don't even care. Well, I do care if it's on me because I want the money. Give me all your damn money, kid. But just use your free Prime sub. It takes 10 seconds to link your accounts. Now, what are you doing? Why do you insist on being a butt face? All right, so we can still win. It's just not great. How's it going? Tauros is goated. Destroys Megas, especially towards deck. Doesn't even matter that Absol's weak to grass. All right, that's really good. I think in this situation, I go get a Dunsparce, right? Because they're not expecting me to have a Dunsparce. I can guarantee you that right now. They are not expecting, oh, wait, you have a Dunsparce in that deck? What the hell? So let's go Risky Ruins. Let's do Lana's Aid. Do that, and that. Okay. Play with our balls. Always good to play with your balls. There we go. And we're in a very good spot. And, oh, I need to have another damaged one. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So because of the resistance on the Alakazam, I need to have another damaged Tauros if I want to win. And we got the hype train. If anyone wants to get there, if anyone wants to choose me. If you are planning on gifting subs, they are, I can activate the discount on subs manually. They're also doing like across the site. They're doing site-wide discounts at the end of the month where if you gift 5 subs, it's like 35% off or something. Ooh, Risky Ruins, baby. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are playing the typical, but no, they're playing Iron Bundle. That's not supposed to be in there. So they are playing Battle Cage, they are playing Wondrous Patch, but... Oh, you buttface. Alright. That's fine. I go Tauros in the active. What the... Is the A-Spec? The A-Spec isn't Precious Trolley. Okay, we got the Dong. I always enjoy playing with Dong. Okay, so the A-Spec is Secret Box, which means I go to Dunsparce first, and then worst case scenario, I just Arvin. But I doubt we're not going to get something that we need here. That's actually perfect. All right, Calamitous Snowy Mountain, Tauros down. That goes there. Yep, that's fine. air balloon here. And, oh, I didn't even use my supporter for turn. Would you look at that? Trust your pilot didn't even use his supporter for turn. Am I out of Tauros? No, I got one left. Okay. So we go get... Oh, no, wait. No, we get the Dunsparce. We get the Dunsparce. I was thinking, oh, no, we definitely go and get the Tauros. No, because I'm not going to be attaching an energy. I can in a Trapinch. If I need to, I can attach an energy to that colorless Tauros. But I think it's just a little too risky. Just in case there's a turn where I whiff an energy or something. Like, I know they're not going to Iono me. And even if they Xerosic me, that's totally fine. So, yeah, this is just too boring of a game. Again, the YouTube audience, they demand satisfaction. So the next game will take place at like 1 hour 45. I will play the Tatsugiri build next. Because, yeah, I really just don't like the Petrol build. It's like dealing 9,999 damage in Final Fantasy 10 or whatever. It's overkill. Okay. We're going to send you up there. You're going to be safe, baby boy. Okay. Because we're guaranteed to play with our PP. There we go. Speak of the devil. Okay, so I think... because we are out of Tauros, actually, right now. So I think just as a safety precaution... no, I think we still do it this way. I think we still do it this way. I waste the PP. Because that's a knockout now. I think we're okay. Because, again, they're not going to Iono us. And there's a butt scratcher. So we're fine. And then, of course, we get the Petrol at the end of the game. So if you're wondering, what's the point of Petrol in this deck? Petrol goes and gets you any trainer card. Stadiums are trainer cards. Who knew? So the only reason Petrol is here is to get you a stadium. But again, with 7 stadiums, I don't think Petrol is necessarily worth it. You got 7 stadiums, 2 Petrol, and Secret Box. Just play Emolga, right? Just play Emolga and Precious Trolley. It's not rocket surgery. Like, I'm glad that, what was their name? Let me thank them properly. I'm glad they took it to a tournament and went 6-4. And it was Brown Boy. So thank you, Brown Boy. That is their name. That's not me being insensitive. And, oh, this one has 20 damage on it. Oh, remember when they had to bench that? Is that just game? That's not game. But it is now, right? Tauros. Risky Ruins. Yeah, at what point do you just play Chorus? Yeah, because that's... Well, because Petrol also gets you... Oh, that's so goated. Petrol also gets you Fighting Gong or a supporter for next turn or a Premium Power Pro. So it's like, yeah, Chorus is Stadium and Energy, but that's all it does, which I think, yeah, I think you would prefer the Chorus. I'm going to write that down and try to leave a note in the description. So, hey, we made it to Master League. We made it to Master League with Tauros. I made it to Master League with this Paldean Tauros deck. That'll be the 3rd title, because you can do 3 different thumbnails and 3 different titles. All right, so we'll play this for like 2 games. Then I'll finish myself off with the Area 0, because we do have 2 games. Sorry, we have 3 games for the YouTube video, so we are fine, just fine. And I wrote in my notes that Precious Trolley versus Secret Box is, you can masterfully debate with a bunch of people about which one is better. I think Precious Trolley is the better option because it can get you just go Arvin for Emolga, Air Balloon. You should have an Energy or a Fighting Gong. So if I had to choose, I would say Precious Trolley over Secret Box. Legacy Energy if you play Legacy Energy, you can't play Trolley or Cedar Box. So yes, Legacy Energy would be perfect, buying you an extra turn. But if you can't get set up, the extra turn doesn't matter. Maximum Belt, completely unnecessary because Defiance Band does 30. So why would you care about an extra 20? Just play a Venture Bomb if you want to. Okay. Wait, what build am I playing again? There's so many different builds. Which one am I playing this time? See, I feel like you should swap to the other one. Right? I feel like you should definitely just swap to the other one. And oh, this is a free win. Thank you, Clobopus. I think this is a free win until I realize that I don't have the Pokemon I need in the active right now. This would be a free win if I had the Pokemon in the active that I needed, and that's the one I don't need, and this list only has 3 Air Balloon. But I am thinning every single freaking thing out of the deck. And they most likely, cross my fingers, they most likely don't got it like that. And just as a safety precaution, I'll go get the Totsugyiri. I mean, do I even need the Totsugyiri in this situation? Because it's like, well, I guess, yeah, if I get an Air Balloon, then I will need the Totsugyiri. So let's go end turn. They're most likely not going to be able to do anything turn 1. So this is the Rotom deck that I'll be playing on Thursday. This is a great preview of that. But I just have an unplayable starting hand. If they do happen to take the first prize, we have... Thank you! You've activated my trap card. I can just go, okay, all right. That's a little much. Okay. I should have attached the energy, but I don't mind. You gave me a town store, buddy. And I don't need a million Tauros for this matchup. I just literally need the 3 that are there. So what my game plan is going to be is don't attack with any of the damaged Tauros. That is the... You're going to Mountain Badoo me right now? So you're going to give me a free turn? That doesn't seem smart. You play Smoochum. Wouldn't it make sense just to play Turbo Energize instead? Instead of risking a 30 HP dude? Because you already play like Town Store and Treasure Tracker and Arven and stuff. All right, there's nothing that can screw... And they just damaged my Tauros. You just damaged my Tauros. Why would you do that? It's like you don't know how good my deck is. All right, so we'll go get another Air Balloon and we'll put that one on the Totsugyiri. Just to thin the deck. All right, so all I need is an energy. So believe it or not, wait, yeah, I shuffled the deck. So Ino is actually the smarter play in this situation. Because yes, Lily gets me 8, but I need an energy. So it actually makes more sense to do it this way. Because I, say it with me, I'm a fart smella. And remember, well, actually, I could have attacked with... I could have attacked with this one. Okay, I feel like you should be timed out for that one, Clam Burglar. That was horrible. I'm fairly confident we just win the game right now. Oh, you go for Lucky Helmet for free draw? I don't know if I'll go for Lucky Helmet in the list. That was horrible. That was terrible. That was like a Terapagos deck. That was terrible. That was like a Terapagos Bouffalante deck. That was terrible. Huh? See, that was a good one. With Lucky Helmet, because you have Bravery Charm, Counter Gain. Yeah, I have to look at the list again, but this definitely is not... Yeah, you tore us apart. That's a good one. That's funny. You know, Clam Burglar, you haven't gifted a sub in a while, so I don't have to laugh at your jokes. Your bad, terrible jokes. Wait, why didn't they play with our balls? Why didn't they fondle their balls? Press 1 if you think they should have fondled their balls. Like, they didn't use Artisan or 3 nest balls. Yeah, right. Experience share, Brave Bangle. Those are all the things. And they gave me 2 prizers, so that's good. And then I go for Brave Bangle. And we hope for a stadium to do the thing. If we don't get the stadium, that's fine, because I'm just goated like that. Do we have a regular Tauros? We do. But yeah, let's use the Arven, because this increases our chances of getting what we need. And then I'll just go Nest Ball for the Tauros. We'll hold off on the thingy thing. We go Nest Ball for this Tauros. And yeah, you're kind of seeing the butt cracks. You're seeing the butt cracks of the Rotom deck, is that it can't beat a single prize deck that can do all the things right away. Why am I distraught? But that's the thing to RGZ. That's the issue is, yeah, you have to put 2 Rotom EX in play, or, you know, attach your tools a little smartlier. But if you have 2 Rotom EX in play, that's 4 easy prizes for your opponent. So that is the definite negative of the deck, is that it's just so easy for them to be like, I'm not going to go for your single prizers. I'm going to knock out your 2 prizer that has 190 hit points. And it's like, if you don't put 2 Bravery Charm on that, that's just 2 easy prizes. Yeah, they should have played with their balls. Oh, right. Yeah, that's how distraught I was. It's like, why wouldn't you play with your balls? You're playing a Rotom deck. Even, like, you get your cards out of the deck. Oh, and my tweet today. Heracross beats Megazard now. There you go. If you did see my tweet today about me unfollowing people, that got a lot of attention. And also my tweet about how Mega Heracross is broken, that got a lot of views too. I don't think it'll be reflected in the YouTube video, but it's fine. We take those. All right, so I don't know why they haven't conceded yet. We are fully set up. We have the Tatsugiri. Yeah, we just go Night Stretcher. How long ago did I schedule? When did I take my break? I have tweets scheduled until the end of the year. So remember when I took my break and I said, in case I die, I want to have, you know, tweets going so you won't know when it actually happened? So I did it in August. So I scheduled it in August. All right, well, let's go. Let's double check. I'm not going to use Tatsugiri this turn because I don't want to put a supporter in my hand. And then we go get rid of the Fez because I hate your face. All right, well, I will write the Smoochum down. But I'm not sure because I think I have a Xatu build, which is, you know, fairly similar. And Mr. Low Elo Boy, are you excited for the maintenance? Of course I am. Look at how much they're fixing. Look at how much they're doing with that 8 hours of downtime. Realistically, it'll probably be down for, they conceded. Realistically, it'll probably be down for like 4 hours. Because it is such a hopefully minute issue. Unless they do go in and like fix Heracross if they know how to do it. But if they don't know how to fix the Heracross glitch, then we're almost at level 69. But like 8 hours for that? Come on, bro. All right, so... And Mr. Mountain Dew, yeah, fix that damn foil pattern. You look like a hippie. All right, yeah. So I have Xatu, Counter Gain, I think Turbo Energize. There's a few ways you can play it for sure. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll just go up with you. Mr. Low Elo Boy, it's the PDC GL dev. You should expect nothing and you'll still be disappointed. Ooh, they're going to Hooters. Did your deck terrestrialize? Yeah, it does that literally at the 1 hour mark of every stream. It's very strange. Okay, so again, this is the Tatsugiri build. They're playing some sort of terrible deck, probably Wellspring Mask Oderpon, and that's not good. What is our strat? Okay, they're giving me the Ditto. Okay, so wait, I can knock this out if I get a crazy turn. Well, actually, no, I can't because Tatsugiri wouldn't do it. Okay, so this is just a Terra Box deck. I'm so high on my own supply that I completely spaced. I should not have done it the way that I did it. What I should have done is I should have put this Tauros in the active because I should have known I'm going to air balloon the Tauros, and then I was going to go get a Tatsugiri and do the thing, or worst case scenario, I go and get a Mulga. So this should have the air balloon. I should have started that. So I did make a slight oopsie. The colorless Tauros should have been my starter, because then that could get the air balloon. And yeah, that was an oopsie. So we in the pilot business call an oopsie. All right, how is this gonna go? There's a Lilies. Okay. I believe in the heart of the cards. Heart of the cards, baby. Sometimes you just gotta heart of the cards it. I should not have heart of the cards it, but I mean, it could have been worse. Let's go Fighting Gong, get this guy. And then I think we attach to you, just so that's there, because we don't need to have too many damaged Tauros in order to knock out the Oderpon and even the Latias. But their Wellspring Mask Oderpon is gonna... Oh god. Their Wellspring Mask Oderpon is just gonna tear through us like Taco Bell through a colon. I think they're reading the Tauros right now. But after my video goes live, you're gonna see a lot of Tauros on the ladder, because anytime a major Pokemon TCG Live YouTuber features a brand new deck, you see it everywhere the next day on the ladder. And if what am I if not a major PTCGL YouTuber? What am I if not a major tool? So they grab Crispin and Nestball. I wonder if we're about to see a Wellspring Mask Oderpon. What a shock! what a major shock! Oh my goodness! They went to get the Wellspring Mask Oderpon. Okay, that's fine, because all I have to do is go and get my Precious Trolley. Do not get an Area 0. Do not get a Stadium. If you get a Stadium, I will be big sad. You have to get Sparkling Crystal and Energy Switch and everything. Ah, they got the stupid... Okay, we lose. Unless I Io into everything, I'm pretty sure that's GG. Though they are blowing their entire load right now, and we're going to have 2 Tauros left over. So we're not completely out of it, but we're mostly out of it. I need to Io into basically Risky Ruins and Precious Trolley, or else that's game. God, why'd you have to play a deck that is so consistent? That's so mean. Go for the undamaged one. Go for the undamaged one. Misclick. Go for the undamaged one. Put 120. Aw, man. Okay, there is still a world where we can... Yeah, they're not allowed to do that. There's still a world where we can win this game even without Risky Ruins. It's unlikely. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so if I get... Yeah, I can't get... I mean, I could get Trolley. There you go. But I regret messing up at the start of the game. Yeah, we lose now. Okay. Well, Spring Mask Ogerpon, let's go. So they hit into the active. I put this guy down. Actually, I think we actually might be able to do something here. Because remember, they have to damage my active. They can only do 100 to my active. They will knock out the one on the bench. But maybe because they have no access to Fez, they have no Knocked Owl. Maybe I can just get in there. Oh, that's not good. I mean, Penny doesn't really do it. We do not have a good hand. I can't, there's no one to boss. I mean, if they put a Fez and dip, but he'd, oh, okay. That's interesting. I was not expecting an Iron Leaves in this situation. Oh, what the hell? Seriously? All right. They got the Verizon Wireless. They're taking the knockout. I'm going to lose this game. That sucks. I really thought we had this one. But I just, you know, they bumped the Risky Ruins. We're definitely learning how to play this deck. There's still definitely a big learning curve about, you know, when do you Risky Ruins, when do you push it, when do you not. But undeniably, this is a very good single prize rogue deck. All right, well, if we get the greatest top deck in history, we can do the thing. And also, they have 3 energy just kind of trapped on a Iron Leaves. Okay, that's mean. That is very mean. I think what I do is I think I still Ino in this situation because they would be able to drop to 3 anyway with Mew. So it's like, as long as they're not highly playable cards, we'll be fine. Ooh, okay. Hang on. I don't think we take the knockout, but I still get to, you know, get some things going. All right, all right. Things are happening. Not good things, but things are happening. And how dumb would I be to use Double Edge here? I think I'm a secret genius. I think I'm a secret genius by edging myself. Because now I have 4 damage Tauros. I hopefully have a counter catcher in the deck. I would assume I do. There's no way you have a switch card. There's no way you can do... There's no way. There is no way you're about to Torrential Pump. Okay, Sob is fine. Sob is totally fine because I take the knockout. Oh, we win! Oh, bringing it back from the clutches. The clutch is the brink. What am I, a deactivated hero shooter from 2008? Wait, yeah, so we play with our balls. That's always good. And we get that Tauros. 2011. Close enough. All right, then we have to go Bot Scratcher. Get that guy. I am going to lose a Premium Power Pro, but I do not care. We have won. Look at that. Look how good I am. So the way in which my opponent wins this game, obviously, is with another Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. But if they are able to use Wellspring Mask Ogerpon at any point, like if they use the Wellspring Mask this turn, I think that's perfect. It's if they're able to do it next turn that it's less than perfect. So what makes more sense? Oh, that's good. Yeah, like, do I go for the energy? Because I know they have energy switch. They're going to get their Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Please don't tell me you have another stupid Area 0 just in your hand. If they have to go for Wellspring Mask, then I have to hunt the energy. Have we seen their ace spec? We have not. I'm starting to think they might have it, because if I take a knockout, they're going to have access to Pheasantipity and Noctowl. And yeah, it's the damn Wellspring. But wait. We got rid of their Vitality ban. So they can't take a double KO with the Wellspring Masked Ogerpon. Yeah, just as a snipe attacker. What are they planning here? What are they planning? Are they about to take a knockout with Fez? No, I think we win. Right? Because they can only deal 100 damage. I do have to worry about a sob play, though. That could be what breaks my butt. Ooh, never mind. Okay, so if I... Clearly they're cooking something up with the Fez, right? Clearly they're cooking something up with that Fez and Skibidi. So I should knock it out, right? I don't know if it matters, but I feel like this is the right thing. And RGZ, well, don't worry. I'll get a YouTube video out of it. I'll upload it on youtube.com/TrustYourPilotTCG. Think that is what my channel's called. And I'll probably end up changing it to Trust Your Pilot Pokemon next year, because I'll be doing it tentatively just regular Pokemon stuff, like a feat tier list and the hottest Pokemon and which Pokemon have holes that you can stick your hand into. Uh-oh. Wait, they have the... That doesn't work. You gotta hammer in. They're gonna have to hammer... They're gonna hammer in? No way. Oh, if I have I need that counter catcher. If I have a counter catcher, okay, we win. Okay. Oh, yeah, they forgot that they don't have an ancient Pokemon. Look at that. We brought that one back from the brink. I'm an armor, and then we got the we got the counter catcher anyway. Just to really rub it in. So is anyone weak to fighting over there? No, the one we want to knock out is the Iron Leaves. If I don't get a freaking... Oh no. Oh, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Do you understand how close that was? I was so close to edging. Oh my goodness. That was so close. And they don't even realize that my last card was the energy. They conceded before I think as soon as I played the research, they conceded. They didn't know that I was one card away from not having it. But Trust Your Pilot, it's no bull. He's the best Tauros player in the world. Okay, so it's the moment you've all been waiting for, not a foot reveal. But it's the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm at level 69. Am I? Yeah, we're level 69, baby. Let's see what we get. Only good stuff, I assume. And Clobopus, I know, right? Paldean Tauros is really good. It's better than I thought. But I knew it was going to be good just because, you know, I'm just that smart. You know, I have the eye of Agamotto. I can see that kind of stuff. 77 packs in 30 levels, that's pretty good. But we're gonna lose a lot of games here now. Colossus, too bad. 1,000 paid subs, you get a foot reveal. So I think, what, 2 games with this, and then we'll call it a stream. And if you're wondering, why is Trust Your Pilot over 100 viewers? Because people just want the drops. Like, you'll notice that chat hasn't really changed at all. Chat's the same as it always is, but we have, like, double the viewers. There's one reason for that. There's one reason for the upgraded viewership, but roughly like a 5% increase in chatters and a 50% increase in viewership. There's a reason for that. You know, it's all those fake fans. You know, press 1 if you're a fake fan who's only here for the drops and you don't actually care about your pilot. And I regret playing Pheasantipity in this list immediately. And I regret the Pheasantipity immediately. Again with the stupid Wellspring Masked Ogerpon. Alright, well, let's go... I think we just want to have the Tauros in play as early as possible. We'll go attach, air balloon, brave bangle, and then I actually do have to retreat. And everybody, why did Trust Your Pilot retreat in that situation? Can somebody tell me? You're here for feet. I know, you're all here for feet. Chad is brilliant and hilarious, like as always. Lena, thank you for pressing 1. I know what you're here for. You're here for the antidote. So the reason I retreated is because if they use Sob, then the Pheasantipiti's trapped in the active. And if they hit into my Paldean Tauros, that's good. And B Rising, thank you for the sub. And it's a paid sub too. That means you're better than everyone who subs with Prime. Ooh, it's a deck that's weak to fighting. B Rising, Butthole Rising, this one's for you. That's bad. See? They activated my trap card. All right, now the question is, and there's, what's the point of playing Area 0 when you just have the Risky Ruins? All right, so we do Premium Power Pro. We draw 8. I just need like 4 Tauros. How about not nearly enough? All right, let's go you. I don't think I have it, right? Oh, wait, with the Brave Bangle, maybe I do. Oh my goodness, we got it. Would you look at that's they have to concede after that because they're playing Mega Lopunny. We just one-shot Mega Lopunny all day. Yes. See, I told you Area 0 is useless. Area 0 is useless when you can just do 210 on turn 1. Who that was so this is Paris Hilton circa 2004. That's hot. Yeah, you cooked Mega Lopunny all day. You cooked Mega Kangaskhan. You get some kangaroo for dinner. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why you don't need Venture Bomb. This is why you don't need Area 0. And left hook, damn straight. We got all of them. We got all the Spheals. We got the Spheal appeal. Since there is an increased number of viewership, in case someone's listening and they're curious, you cannot get the Spheal appeal sleeves on PTCGL. These were a World 2023 exclusive code that one awesome viewer sent me on Discord the code for, because you had to watch Worlds for like 6 hours or something stupid. Okay, our Chaladon is a bad matchup. So this actually might be a situation where Area 0 bails us out. Oh, could you imagine if this was an Area 0 instead? This is like the one matchup where Area 0 is good. And Shiny Ray, I'll pin that one. I'll pin that one for you for being so awesome, so being so kind to me. Okay, I wonder if the last card in their hand is a supporter. Oh, okay. I don't know if I would have... Oh, unless they know that I'm playing Tauros and they're so worried about losing their Duraludon. Oh, I guess they were just so scared that, like, if you knock out my Duraludon, I'm screwed. But I probably would have just retreated the Duraludon and lived to fight another day. All right, well, if I top deck in Area 0, life is amazing. And then, of course, they'll have a counter stadium and life will be less amazing. So, because that first game ended so quickly, we'll do another one after this one with this deck. Oh, this is great. Okay. We go Fighting Gong, because I want to check the deck. Do we have... Oh, this is the Secret Box build. Oh. Darn. Okay, then I think we go Risky Ruins, Tauros. I mean, if I... Yeah, I can't do the thing. We just have to go Lilies and Hope. Eh. Eh. That's fine. All right, so we go... Yeah, why did I do it that way? Wait, why did I had the knockout. Why did I do that? Okay, so I was so distracted by the fact that I have to play another game that, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I had the knockout, so I should have attached the fighting energy to the Tauros. I was just so all aboard the Emolga train that I spaced out there for a second. Well, what about the Vaporeon one? There's a Vaporeon Love Doll. You didn't get the Vaporeon Love Doll? And you can put a tail on a Sylveon and pretend it's a Vaporeon, if that one sold out. Are they reading Tauros or are they not here? Either they're reading Tauros or they're not here. Do they not have it like that? Something's going on over there, and I don't think it's very good. If all they oh no. Wait, what? Are they just, okay. So in this situation, I just go for Arvin and do the thing, right? We just go Arvin for Nest Ball, get Brave Bangle. Get that guy. We don't... Yeah, that's fine. And let's go Skywave or... Yeah, let's just do that. And Gore, I answer this like every stream. No, I do not play IRL. There's not really a scene where I am, and also I'd have to interact with other humans, and that's terrible. We don't want to do that. So I know I should probably be aggressive here, BE aggressive, but any little amount of damage that I can put on their Archaludon is good, and also that Squawkabilly is mighty tasty. So yes, it's very boring, the strategy that I have here. But they're going to take a knockout. They're going to activate Counter Catcher. I'm going to be able to take KOs. And Zon's, exactly, right? I tried to institute a no shoes, no socks, yes service policy at my local game shop, but then they banned me. Yeah, I'm a secret top tier level player. Squawk and Squeeze and Squawk and Ball Torture. All right, so we have the Brave Bangle. We got the Pee-Pee. I probably won't put the Totsadiri down because, okay, that's annoying. You can have that one, I guess. I guess I should have known that they were going to do that, right? Okay, I can still potentially take the KO. We have Night Stretcher, we have Brave Bangle. We don't have the energy, which is not good. And again, worst case scenario, I just Emolga. Ooh, there's a secret box. Okay, so let's go Brave Bangle on you. Night Stretcher for the Tauros. And I think we still just play it a little safe here. I'm going to hold on to the secret box. I'm going to hold on to the Premium Power Pro. I am totally fine just using Skywave again, if it comes to it. Okay. We do have a... Actually, I don't have a Squawkabilly KO because of resistance. So it actually does make sense to Skywave one more time. As weird as it is, Skywave puts the Squawkabilly in range. And as long as they can't get back their Ire Bundle or they can't bosses, we will be totally fine, and we can knock out an Archaludon. We do have to knock out 2 Archaludon, which is a little sketchy. But we can do it. And by Sled Dog, yeah, we gotta... You ever see that movie Snow Dogs? That was based on my life. Exactly, Zonzo. Those swine. They need to be taught a lesson. All right, so they're hitting me with their special sauce, their bow sauce. Do you think that's their pickup line? Like, hey, do you want to taste my special sauce, my bow sauce? Uh-oh. Okay. That's bad. That's horrible, actually. But if they have to put another one down, we might be okay. So I'm regretting misplaying and attacking. Okay, that's fine. We have our prizes there, so I should be able to two-shot this thing, right? As long as there's no Turo or something, we should be able to two-shot that guy. And in this situation, all I'm going to do is promote this guy, Countercatcher the Squawkabilly. Or actually, do I bosses the Squawkabilly? Is that what I do? That's an Arvin. Yeah, see, Area 0 is completely useless. Like, what is Area 0 accomplishing in this situation? Nothing. All right, let's go Area 0. No, Area 0 does nothing. Area 0 is completely useless. Because you have to start it. So you have to, like, waste everything. You have to start the Area 0 in your opening hand. You have to get, like, Precious Trolley. You have to Fighting Gone for the Cornerstone. So this is, this is the classic situation. Where my deck could just be Precious Trolley, Amalga, 4 Risky Ruins, instead of messing around with Secret Box and Area 0 and Cornerstone Mast. All these completely unnecessary cards. Yeah, then you get bumped immediately. But you have to do things in such a specific order. Specific order with... Okay, interesting. You have to do things in such a specific order with Area 0 and Cornerstone and Amalga. Because remember, if you're playing Area 0, you're not playing Risky Ruins, so you have to get the Amalga. So in order for Area 0 to work properly and do the thing it's supposed to do, you need Area 0 down, you need Cornerstone Mask in play, you need probably an air balloon on your Tauros, you need to you need to air balloon into your Amalga, you need to attach to your Amalga, and then you need to trolley 7 dudes into play, and then you need to Amalga, and then if they bump your stadium, you have an Amalga stuck in the active. Right? Like, then you have an Amalga as one of your 6 in play. You don't want that. So it's actually a net negative when you really look at it. And, in order to make room for the extra cards, you have to cut things like 1 Premium Power Pro, and you got to cut a little bit of consistency. Are they getting rid of the Fez? Ah, damn it. That was 2 free prizes. Okay, so how exactly do I win this? I get rid of... Okay, so I have to keep all 3 of the ones on the right. So I think what I do... Actually, no, we get rid of the Night Stretcher. And then we go... Lilies? Yeah, Air Balloon, Risky Ruins. And what else we got in the deck? I have... Yeah, we want the dumb Tauros. Okay, and then Risky Ruins. We do actually have a knockout this turn if we just get 1 more basic. That's it. Just 1 more Tauros. And I have to get the colorless Tauros. Actually, no, we don't even need it because I have... Oh, no, we do. We do. Because I can't risk playing the Premium Power Pro and hoping that I get another one. So we just got to believe in the heart of the cards here. We're 10 damage short of a knockout right now. We're doing 230. Yeah, we need the 40. And I can't lose the Premium Power Pro because that's the only chance I think we have of knocking out the Archaludon. And we got it. We got the KO. Okay, so then I win now. Because I can just knock out these two. Or I can two-shot this guy. But even if they Turo, I think we're still okay. And there's the Premium Power Pro. Why not Cornerstone? Because that's boring. Who wants to see me win by just putting a Cornerstone down? All right, and then next turn I can... Actually, I think we're short of a thingy thing. I would really like an Ino. An Ino would be great. Yeah, Mr. Low, that's boring. This is a Tauros deck. The Cornerstone is not there to be annoying. The Cornerstone is just there to activate Area 0. That's it. There's no other use for it. I refuse to do anything else with that thing. All right, well, we do recall they palpated in double bosses. I mean, they might have another Turo, but if they only have the one, then I can bosses for game. You know, we do only have one bosses left. Yeah, so we could be fine. They smartly did not put their Pheasantipity down. I have the energy I need to win. What the hell is that? Is that the one that does 130 and damages the bench? Why would you play that? What's the other Steelix do? I gotta look up the other Steelix. Because they're not gonna have the one that discards, you know, the 4. Oh, it's the Welcoming Tail one. I forgot about that. They might have the Welcoming Tail one, which does do 140 with Skull Bash. Cornerstone answer? Well, not once they've taken a prize. Though I guess, yeah, once they've taken a prize, they can still do 140 with Skull Bash, but that's not going to do it. All right, we have 2 turns to win. We have 2 turns to win this game, and I am confident that we can do it. The issue, of course, is that we might not have everything we need. Never mind. we have everything we need. So if I have a Brave Bangle and a Premium Power Pro, do we just got it like that? Ah, we don't got it like that. All right, so I retreat into you. We retreat into you. No, I don't think it matters, right? So it does 140. So we attack. 240. So I win. I win next turn. As long as they don't Ino me, I win next turn. If they Ino me, then we are big sad. But you don't play Ino on that deck. You play Research and Carmine and Turo and bosses. There's no Ino in that deck. You know, you got Cycling Road and there's no... Oh, wait, it is the Earthquake one. Interesting. So it doesn't matter which one I put down. Wow, they played the perfect one. If only I had a Tool Scrapper, we would win by getting rid of the Hero's Cape. That is absolutely hilarious that I lose because of a Hero's Cape. And if I just had a Tool Scrapper or a Tool Jammer or something, we could have won it. But what if we top deck our 1 bosses? And this is why I kind of wish I'd put Tatsudiri down, but we wouldn't have been able to balloon it anyway. All right, I'm just going to put the Tauros in the active. If we top deck our bosses, that is going to be awesome. And it's a Lilies. Womp, womp. And yeah, if only I'd been able to attack that one. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to show them. I was so close. I was so close to winning. I had everything prepped and ready to go. Ooh, okay. Hey, let's do this. Maybe this will be something. Wait, if I have another air balloon, can I... Oh, I could have won. I could have actually won if I'd done the thing. Oh, so if I had just done the Cornerstone play, we could have won. Obviously, if they'd found bosses, we still would have lost. All right, look at that. Look how much damage we're doing. Ah, so close. So close. All right, we'll play one more game. That'll be the end of the stream. If you're new here, make sure you redeem all those codes. It all gets you free stuff as long as they're not expired. You just attacked. You just tap 2 buttons. Just there we go. You just tap 2 buttons. And Butthole Rising, yeah, it's fine. I didn't want to be using Cornerstone Mask. Last code is expired. Thank you, Mr. Low Elo Boy. Level 319, by the way. And the level just yeeted itself into oblivion. So wait, specifically it says expired and not you've already redeemed this? Because it makes sense that the Mega Evolution one would be expired because we're no longer in the Mega Evolution format. But I just want to make sure, because if you've already redeemed it, then it'll say this has already been redeemed. If it's expired, then it'll say like this code is expired, or this is not a valid code, or I hate your face. All right, so yes, we did not save the best for last. The best was definitely not saved for last, and the TCG Live on Social code, that is by far the best one. That is like thousands of currency. So if you only have time, and Zonzo, I mean, yeah, damn. Oh no. We lose to the Kyurem. Wait, no, we don't lose to the Kyurem. We don't lose to the Kyurem as long as I'm smart. Okay, so if I Emolga once, we can actually win this one. So no Risty Ruins. This is a 0 Risty Ruins game. We go Air Balloon. No, we don't actually lose to it. We go Air Balloon and Fighting Gong. Actually, I think I don't think I have everything I need. Maybe I should have gone for Secret Box there. But let's see. If I go for Tatsugiri. No. Okay, so we're going to go into you. Because I can't Emolga twice is the problem. All right, let's go Tauros. Down. End turn. Okay, I'm just trying to think. So I believe what I should have done is grab the Secret Box. I should have grabbed the Secret Box and just prep for next turn. That was my bad. I think I should have grabbed the Secret Box, just said, oh no, I'm going to lose my Premium Power Pro and I guess the Night Stretcher. And then I would have grabbed Brave Bangle, get rid of the Brave Bangle. Prep for next turn for a Lily's play. Get set up in that situation. So if I could do this, if this was a best of 3, if we could do best of 3, I would know how to win this matchup. And it's just start the Emolga. Don't play the stupid Area 0 build, because Area 0 is the worst. If this was the traditional list that I played, the best one with the Emolga, we would be absolutely destroying them right now. But somebody in chat was like, oh, Pilot, please play the Area 0 build. I won't lotion my feet unless you play the Area 0 build. So whoever that chatter was, I think they should be banned. Press 1 if that chatter should be banned for asking me to play the worst version. Because if I was playing the goated version, we would have won by now. And Gordoroth, you were the one who said it. You were the one who told me to play it, so you're saying you should ban yourself. You know, you're the number 3 gifter, and you want to get banned? Wait, did they just use Seek Inspiration with the Drift Blim? Oh no, they're prepping for the Kyurem. They're getting around the Kyurem. Oh no, they saw through my plan. Okay, so they came prepared. The stupid Drift Blim, which is just there for Shaman. Now they have prepared themselves for trouble and they've made it double. All right, so I go Arvin. We just take the KO. That's fine. Let's go get air balloon, I guess. Okay. Fighting energy. We do take the KO. That's the one nice thing. We're taking a knockout. Let's go raging charge. They have to find Slowking, Kyurem. They have to find a lot of things off of a 2-card hand, and we can only hope that they have nothing in their hand. Again, probably should have grabbed Cedra Box. But they're going to win because they know how to do math, and that's unfortunate. Okay, they put a Fez down. That's good. So, hey, what? All right, that's the time to do it. That's the time to end the stream. All right, we're going to end the stream. I got to do the thingy thing. Is anyone online? Why is Twitch not showing me anyone who's online? All right, let's raid Azzy Games, because they're the only one that seems to be online that's showing up. So, yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday will be Rotom. It is not the best build. It is the worst build. Tauros is goated. You should absolutely play it. I highly recommend that you play the Tauros. And we will raid Azzy. I will raid and run, so I won't be able to say anything. So just tell Azzy Pilot had to raid and run, and also Gengar is trash.